How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today I have a little surprise and something different that I don't normally do. I found a computer on the side of the road and we're gonna go ahead and see if I can fix it up, see if it even works, and see what it can actually run. All right, so let's go ahead and just see what I actually found here. This was on the side of the road at someone's house. They were throwing it away with a bunch of trash. And this is a pretty old compact Presario PC. I'll give you guys a close-up here. These are the stats of the PC. It has an AMD Athlon LE1640, whole gigabyte of memory, so we might be upgrading that, 250 gig hard drive, and NVIDIA GeForce 6150 SE graphics. Comes with Windows Vista Home Premium, so awesome. And then we also have a DVD CD burner with LightScribe technology. First things first though, let's go ahead and get this open to see what's inside. First look inside the computer, and yep, this is about what I would expect. A nice, solid, like, big sturdy case that's pretty unnecessary. We got the hard drive there, DVD writer up there. The actual computer over here looks like we have the Ethernet card, 2 sticks. So these are 512 meg sticks, I guess. We'll double check to see exactly what they are. A nice old dusty fan here. We'll probably be taking that off to clean the CPU to see if we can get some better cooling on it. It looks like this actually uses VGA. It's the only plug on the back here. Luckily, I did have a brand new VGA cable that I just never threw away because I always keep like one of each cable if I can. So I have one DVI, one VGA, obviously a ton of HDMI, but never knew when I could use it for. And this is it. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get a boot here. All right, we have power. I think I even heard a disc in there spin up. Let's see if we'll actually get a boot screen though. We have the fan spinning. CPU fan's on. I can hear the hard drive ticking around. This might actually be on the rung. All right, so we do have some kind of Windows error recovery, but it looks like it has actually booted. I need to get a keyboard. All right, I wasn't able to get the keyboard on, but actually I did find a mouse and this seems to be working. So we're gonna click finish here and see if we can actually get it into Windows. F10 enter setup. Okay, hold on, detecting drives. Oh, starting Windows. Oh my God, and this is, I think this is actually Windows Vista. I haven't seen this screen in forever. Man, let's bring back some memories with the 3 little colorful balls that merge. Oh, there we go. We are actually in Windows here and we're at the welcome screen. So this is actually working. Oh my God, we have a desktop full of files. Okay, this person did not clear out pretty much anything on this computer. We're not gonna go into any personal files if they do have it. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete those. But let's go ahead and see what this computer is actually running here. Alrighty, we are in the menus here, and actually it's a slightly better computer than we thought, surprisingly. It actually has 2 gigs of memory, so it looks like somebody might have upgraded this and installed an extra gig, because on the front here it advertises that it only has 1. What I wanna do though is see if we can get a game on here and see how well it runs, and then try to see how much better we can get it if we do a little bit of refurbishing on this computer and see if we can actually get it to run something. CCleaner here is cleaning up some files, leftover cache and registry information, but one big thing I've always wondered about this computer, can it run Crysis? And luckily, I have a copy of Crysis for the PC. I've actually kept this all these years. So we're gonna go ahead and load this up and see if we can install it and see what kind of performance we can get out of this game before we do everything that we're gonna do to clean this computer up. So quick little update. It's taken a while. As you see here, we're still copying files over, but it has literally probably been like 20 or 30 minutes. It's going a bit faster now. I uninstalled all the programs, but instead, I'm just gonna watch the new episode of She-Hulk and let that install, and I will get back to you guys probably tomorrow.
The next day.
You can also probably already tell I kind of switched up the setup here. I put it on a different desk over here, so hopefully you guys can kind of see the performance of it as well as the computer here. I have Crysis downloaded and installed. Oh, hey, we almost reached double digits. We are at a solid 9 FPS right now. Here, I don't know if you guys can see this. There we go. 9 FPS. Let's see. Oh my word. All right, if we stare at the floor, we can get actually up to 18, which is 19, which is actually impressive considering this is a 20, we just hit 20 there. Considering this is a computer I found off on the street. Now, obviously this isn't really exactly playable. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing cleaned up and see if we can increase its performance. Just noticed on the front of the case, found someone's Bluetooth dongle they're missing. Unfortunate. So we have a few artifacts here on the screen here, and I believe this is actually due to just my graphics card. Since it's just been sitting around my room, I don't think it's actually working anymore. So let's go ahead and remove this and just go back to the original onboard graphics. For whatever reason, I think something happened to the motherboard here, because not only are we not getting any kind of power or signal or anything to my keyboard and or mouse, which are both plugged in directly here, but we're also not getting any video either. It's just a straight up black screen now. And every time I can restart it too, I think this computer's kaput now. You'll see it'll say VGA, but nothing comes up anymore.
Much later.
Alrighty guys, we have another update. As crazy as it seems, we actually got it working again. And I did not, I was done with this project. I thought I had to throw this computer away. I thought it was completely over and we couldn't retest it. But after reinstalling the CPU and just moving a bunch of stuff around, taking out the CMOS button and just restarting the computer so many times, eventually it just booted. So we're gonna go ahead and load up Crysis here again and see if we got any additional performance. Already we are back here, and not to brag, we were before getting 9 frames per second, and as you can see in that top corner, we are now getting a full 10 frames per second when we're sitting on the screen. But let's go ahead and move around and see exactly what we get when we actually play. It kind of varies, but honestly, we are seeing some increases here. I saw up to 13 there just walking around here. Still pretty unplayable, not gonna lie, but we are getting kind of a more average above 10 FPS here. We're getting 11 here standard, we were getting 13 walking around. Sometimes it would dip to 9, but before, if you remember, we were only getting 9 pretty much at all times unless you stare at the ground. Oh no. Okay. It's still really bad. I don't think there's a way you can actually play this legitly. You would have to really struggle your way through everything, because this isn't even an intense scene. This is like early stuff. Okay, I don't think there's an actual way that you can play this game at this low FPS, but it is fun to see that even cleaning up the computer apparently gave us an extra couple of FPS. Maybe 2 or 3 FPS, but in this case, that was like 20% increase in performance, so I'll take it. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video or this kind of style, and you have any ideas for me what to do with this computer after I'm done with this video, leave them below in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it, and get subscribed for more content like this. See you all in the next video.